Most people don't want two laptops. They want one machine that handles work during the day and doesn't feel like a compromise when they close the last spreadsheet and switch to something personal. That's actually a harder brief to fill than it sounds, because a pure business machine can feel sterile for personal use, and a consumer laptop often lacks the security and performance that professional work demands. These 7 laptops get that balance right in different ways. Here's how to find the one that fits your particular mix of work and personal use. If you want the most capable machine on this list for both heavy work tasks and personal use, the Dell Inspiron with the Ryzen 7 is the one to look at first. The AMD Ryzen 7 7730U octa-core processor handles demanding professional tasks like data analysis, complex spreadsheets, and multitasking without slowing down, and the same performance carries over seamlessly to personal use, whether that's media consumption, light creative work, or gaming on the side. You get 16 gigabytes of fast RAM and a 512 gigabytes NVMe SSD, and the 15 6-inch Full HD touchscreen makes navigating between work and personal content feel intuitive. AMD Radeon graphics handle visuals well across both use cases, and the lightweight design at around 3.4 pounds means carrying it between a home office and a living room couch is effortless. Windows 11 Pro provides professional-grade security for work, while the long battery life keeps it running through both halves of the day. Wi-Fi 6, Bluetooth 5.2, multiple USB ports, and HDMI round out the connectivity. The link to check the current price is in the description below. The Lenovo IdeaPad is the most travel-friendly option here, and it's built for people who need a reliable, dual-use machine they can take anywhere. At 3.42 pounds and just 0.7 inches thin, it's one of the slimmest laptops on this list, and easy to slip into a bag for commuting, travel, or moving between rooms. The Intel Celeron N4500 with 16 gigabytes of RAM handles standard professional tasks and personal browsing comfortably, and the 512 gigabytes SSD keeps everything fast. The 15 6-inch FHD anti-glare display is clear and easy on the eyes during long sessions, and Office 365 comes included. So, you're not paying extra for the software you'll use every day at work. A physical privacy shutter on the webcam is a practical feature for professionals on video calls who want control over their camera, and Dolby Audio stereo speakers make the personal use experience noticeably better for streaming and music. There's also a flip to start, quick launch feature for getting into your day faster. Wi-Fi 6, Bluetooth 5.2, USB-C, and HDMI cover the connectivity bases. For someone who travels regularly and needs one machine for everything, the IdeaPad is a well-rounded, portable choice. You'll find the link in the description below. This one stands out from the rest of the list because of what comes bundled in the box. Microsoft Office 2024 LTSC comes pre-installed, including Word, Excel, and Outlook. If you want a day, that's a meaningful saving for anyone who would otherwise need to purchase Office separately, and LTSC is the perpetual license version rather than a subscription, so there are no ongoing fees. The 12th Gen Intel Core i3 runs up to 4.4 GHz, backed by 16 GB of DDR4 RAM and a 1 TB PCIe NVMe SSD, which is the largest storage capacity among the mid-range options here, and gives you plenty of room for both work files and personal media. The touchscreen display adds flexibility for personal use, and the HP Wide Vision HD camera handles video calls clearly. Copilot AI is built in for everyday assistance. Windows 11 Pro provides the security layer needed for professional use, and the spill-resistant design is a practical bonus for anyone who works and uses their laptop in the same spaces where they eat or drink. Battery life is rated at up to 5 hours, which is the most modest on this list, so keeping the charger close is worth planning for. Link is in the description below. If this breakdown is useful, a quick subscribe means you'll catch the next one. I cover laptops for both work and personal use regularly. The Windows 11 Pro laptop with the Intel 4425Y is the budget-friendly option here, and it brings a couple of practical extras that make it worth considering for dual-use buyers on a tighter budget. The Intel 4425Y processor with 16 GB of RAM handles standard work and personal tasks without drama, and the 256GB SSD keeps things responsive day to day. At 3.5 pounds, it's portable and easy to carry. The full-size keyboard with a numeric keypad is a genuine convenience for anyone who does regular data entry at work, and the port selection covers 3 USB ports, HDMI, and DisplayPort, so connecting external monitors and accessories is straightforward. What makes this one particularly appealing for the price is the 2-year manufacturer warranty, which is longer coverage than most laptops at this price point and provides real peace of mind for a machine you'll be using hard every day. Windows 11 Pro comes pre-installed. The 256GB storage is the most modest here, so cloud storage or an external drive is a sensible companion if you store a lot locally. The link is in the description below. The HP 255 G10 is the battery life champion on this list, and for anyone who needs their laptop to last through a genuinely full day of mixed use, that makes it a serious contender. Battery life is rated at up to 10 hours on a 65 watt-hours battery, which means you can get through a full workday and into personal use in the evening without reaching for the charger. The AMD Ryzen 3 7330U handles everyday business and personal tasks smoothly, and 16GB of RAM keeps multitasking comfortable. Storage is a 1 TB SSD, so there's room for both work files and a personal media library. The 15 6-inch Full HD display is clean and clear, and at around 3.3 pounds, it's one of the lighter options here. It runs Windows 11 Home rather than Pro, so if your work requires Pro-specific features like BitLocker or Remote Desktop, keep that in mind. Wi-Fi 6 and a generous port selection handle connectivity well. For a dual-use buyer who spends long days away from a plug and wants to avoid battery anxiety, the HP 255 G10 is the standout choice. You'll find the link in the description below. The Lenovo V15 Gen 4 is the one to choose if durability and security are priorities alongside everyday performance. The 13th Gen Intel Core i5 13420H gives you 8 cores and 12 threads for demanding professional workloads, backed by 16GB of RAM and a 512GB PCIe NVMe SSD. The mil-spec 810H durability rating means it's been tested against drops, vibration, and temperature extremes, making it more resilient for people who carry their laptop constantly or work in less controlled environments. TPM2 security and a physical camera privacy shutter are built in, which covers both the hardware and software security requirements many professionals need. A 7-in-1 USB-C hub is included in the box, which is a practical accessory that adds significant connectivity from day one. The 15 6-inch FHD anti-glare display, dual-array microphone for clearer calls, Wi-Fi 5, and Bluetooth 5.1 complete the package. Windows 11 Pro handles the professional side of the equation, and the same durability that makes it reliable for work makes it equally dependable for personal use. Link is in the description below. The HP entry-level business laptop is the most affordable option on this list, and it's a solid fit for people whose dual-use needs are straightforward rather than demanding. The 13th Gen Intel Core i3 with 8GB of DDR, 4 RAM, and a 256GB SSD handles emails, documents, video calls, streaming, and general browsing without issue. The 15 6-inch anti-glare display is easy to work on. The built-in HD webcam and Dolby Audio stereo speakers handle video calls and personal media well, and the spill-resistant keyboard adds a layer of everyday practicality. Port coverage is thorough. Wi-Fi 6, Bluetooth 5.3, multiple USB ports, HDMI, and an SD card reader for anyone who works with photos or files from a camera. Office 365 Online is included, and Windows 11 Pro means security features are in place, despite the entry-level price. The 41 watt-hours battery is the smallest on this list, so heavier use days will need a charger nearby. For a first laptop buyer or someone with modest daily needs who wants a dependable all-rounder, the HP i3 entry-level is a practical and affordable way in. The link to check the current price is in the description below. With 7 options here, the decision comes down to 3 questions. How demanding is your work? How important is battery life? And what's your budget? For demanding professional workloads combined with personal use, the Dell Inspiron Ryzen 7 and the Lenovo V15 Gen 4 are the 2 strongest all-round machines. The Dell wins on processor performance and touchscreen flexibility. The Lenovo wins on durability, security hardware, and the included USB-C hub. For all-day battery life, the HP 255 G10 with its 10-hour rated battery is the clear standout. For the most complete out-of-the-box experience, the HP Business laptop with Office 2024 pre-installed saves you the cost of a software purchase. For portability and travel, the Lenovo IdeaPad is the slimmest and lightest. For budget buyers, the Windows 11 Pro laptop with its 2-year warranty and the HP i3 entry-level both cover the essentials without unnecessary spending. One consistent advantage across most of this list is Windows 11 Pro. 5 of the 7 machines include it, and for anyone using their laptop for professional work, the added security features are worth having. If you want to keep up with the best laptops for work and everyday life as new options come out, subscribing means those guides are there when you need them. I cover dual-use tech regularly, so you don't have to spend hours researching before